moral of the story is leave a little mystery. Ladies, start sending pictures of your titties without the nipple in.
Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Start with the mystery.
Snotty.
Y'all be putting y'all phone on y'all in y'all bra, so when the vibrating come, y'all titty vibrate.
Oh
I don't do
goodness.
that.
It's not strong enough for us.
If being a husband was like a slave, I'm Nat Turner. And he was like, what you mean? I was like, because I'm the slave that I don't want nobody to tell me to do shit. I don't want to ask permission for my freedom. I do not like Valentine's Day, okay? I'm not a Grinch when it comes to love. I love love. I just don't think Valentine's Day represents the true essence of love. To me, it's just consumerism.
Sure.
It's let's triple the price for things so that you can prove
Absolutely.
your tangible love, let alone the fact I just gave your mama a kidney last week.
Yep.
That don't mean a goddamn thing. I just gave your mama my whole goddamn kidney, a lung. But if I don't get you these goddamn edible arrangement so that you can
I'm
post
done
with
with
your
you.
friends, I am apparently not a good man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Live Your Dreams, Not Your Reality podcast, where we talk about life, dreams, and everything in between. I am your host, Top Rope Zeus. I am the one, not the two. Now, I do understand how that may sound, but one time for the one time. Give me a 2 up and a 2 down. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. So, I have 2 of my favorite people. First off, Happy New Year's, everybody. This is top of 2025. This is my first interview, first podcast series, and I got 2 of the coldest in the 757 that you ever want to meet. These ladies are smart, intelligent. We connected a little while ago at Hot 91. Shout out to Hot 91. But yeah, they're my favorite people to talk to about relationships, about life. So listen, man, without further ado, Miss Beck G and Storm in the house, baby. Yes, thank you,
What's
ladies,
up?
for pulling up. Thank you,
for
thank you,
having
thank you.
us. So we go a ways back.
We do. We go way back, Beck G. I've known you for a long time. Me and Storm, I've just met Storm a couple months ago
Yeah.
at Hot 91.
I think so.
Yes, with me and you, long time ago. Do you remember when we first met? I don't.
I don't remember how we met, but I remember that you came to my radio show when I was doing radio at Famous Radio Live, and it was right before you went to LA.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Right before
Were you in
went to LA.
Hampton?
I was in Hampton.
I do remember that interview. I remember that interview. I remember that. Wow.
Yep.
That is a long time ago. That's crazy.
And I used to talk to Storm about you, like, you got to meet this guy. Oh my gosh, you won an Oscar. And I always have been so proud of you and so proud of your work and so proud of your ideas and just how eccentric and eclectic and modern and relevant you always are. And so when she came with me to work at Hot 91, I was like, Zeus is in there. You got to meet Zeus.
Wow.
And when you came by the studio and we looked up and took a breath and it was 2 hours later,
Yeah.
you know, a
we
new thing
in
was
there
born.
talking for like a long
Yeah,
time.
for a minute.
Yes.
For a minute.
long time.
Yeah.
I usually don't like to be in spaces that long. I thought
Yeah.
I was gonna be ready to get off the radio
Yeah.
in about 2 hours. I was like,
Yeah.
Lord, I just said I'm gonna be here for 4 hours. Now I gotta
Yeah.
do because I said I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it. And I ended up having like a lot of fun.
You did.
Like a lot of fun. I mean, they probably was about to kick me off the goddamn air. I know I was
You
on
were
that
this
line.
close? You were this close?
I like to, I'll be on that line. But yeah, I had a good time, man. And then we ended up going into Hot 91, into your
Studio,
booth
yep.
on your show. And tell people, so you radio host out here in the 757
Yes.
for Hot 91.
Yeah.
What's your drive? 6 a.m. to?
I am Monday through Friday, 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Boom.
on Hot 91, the soul of VA.
Woohoo.
You got a good radio voice.
Oh, yes,
Thank you.
If it was the 90s, you'd probably be like one of them sex workers on the phone. You can make a lot of money. Y'all remember them joints?
Somebody rewind time. I never thought about that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, think about it now. Like, pay with the whole OnlyFans now.
Right.
That would like back in the
That
90s, just
was-
on the phone. That was PG.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now they showing
Back in
everything.
the day, they
Back
showing
then,
it all.
Back then, you just get a little voice.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
a little sass.
Miss
That's
Cleo
about it.
too. She was making money too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Lying.
definitely.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Storm, I got to meet you. So first off, you two are besties, okay? And y'all are both twins.
Identical
Yes.
twins.
Identical twins.
Yes. Not each other's twins.
Right. Not each
Right.
other.
I know, right?
We each have our own twin.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I remember when y'all first told me that, the first thing I was like,
Uh-oh.
y'all double twins. And I was like, word. I was like, And you know me, I'm curious. Every time I talk to y'all, I be curious, and I be like, so y'all twins, so like y'all be sharing niggas, right? Like
No.
so, like you something, but y'all was like some twins
Some
do.
twins
Yes,
do.
And I was
twins
like,
do.
bet,
They do.
where are they at? Just so I can.
We don't
For
know
some people
them.
that need to know.
Do you
Yeah,
know
I know,
them?
right?
Y'all ain't no twin groups on Facebook or nothing?
No.
Lord. Y'all got to have a community or something so y'all can congregate together.
I mean, if for
When
that
we were
reason, no.
younger, I mean,
Yeah.
not for that reason, but when we were younger, like we knew a lot of twins, and then my twin and I, we were like the talk show twins back in the day. We did like what was it, Montel Williams,
Ricky
Tempest, Ricky Lake.
Word.
Yeah.
How did I
Like-
introduce you to her? What did I say she was?
You was like, she was you said a lot of stuff. You was like a video vixen.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like video vixen. I was like, oh shit, I thought I saw her in the candy shop video with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
No,
What's up,
Coochie
what's up?
Rap and Nas, we did their video. And stuff
Okay.
like that. Yeah, so.
You did a lot of stuff there. So tell people like what you like. You've had many jobs, of course, but in terms of like entertainment, like what is it? Tell people what you do.
So for entertainment, I was published in a lot of different magazines, did like hair magazines and so forth like that, you know, print work, and then did some commercial when I moved out here to Virginia. In New York, though, when my sister and I were younger, like 16 to 18, that's when we did a lot of Rashawn Patterson, Coogee Rap and Nas, Fast Life Video, some print work and so forth there too. I was a designer first, so I designed. I was 16. I went to high school of fashion industry. So
You from New York, right?
Yes, so
Of course.
from New
Yeah,
York.
we got to say that.
Yes.
Clearly. That's
Yes.
right. Shout out to New York.
Yes. So I've been in the industry from makeup. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. So had my first business at 16. So, you know, in New York, like you got to keep a hustle going. You got to keep that grind, get that money coming in.
Yeah, you Jamaican too, ain't you? All them jobs.
Bahamian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somewhere where your feet wet. Yeah. 'Cause y'all
Island
not
gal.
lazy.
Exactly.
Damn,
Yes.
that's crazy, man.
Yes.
That's crazy. So the industry, being in the industry, you both are in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
What's that dating life like? Let's jump into it. Like it's
Oh,
2025.
my gosh.
Man.
Y'all know we be talking about it.
Like,
What's it like out here? So we in the 757,
Yeah.
right? So for those who don't know, tell the people what's it like dating in the 757.
Man.
oh my gosh.
You know, we're not man bashers and all these dudes ain't that. It's not even like that. It's I blame everything on social media. I do.
So
as
what
of
you
late.
be, so what you be getting like when dudes want to talk to Beck G? Like what is
That they want to talk to Beck G. They want to
okay.
they want to come to the studio with me. And I'm also a publicist. I own a PR marketing firm, and I work with some
That's right.
incredible people. And have had some incredible clients, get to do some incredible things, go to incredible places, and they want to do that.
It's incredible.
And it's incredible. And they want to do that, and they don't want to know me. They don't want to get to know me. They're excited and fascinated by
And
what
that's
I
a
do.
turn off to you.
It is very much.
So how but if they meet you in your aura, like so it's like if you meet a football player, you see them on football, you see them doing what they're supposed to
Yeah.
be doing. It's like
Right.
how can you be
But who are
unattractive?
you?
Right.
Right.
As an adult, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to meet somebody, but so we can go get ice cream and go to the movies. I'm too old for that.
You too old for ice cream?
I love
Or a
ice
movie?
cream and I love movies.
So then what is the problem?
but I don't
Beck
want
G?
that to be our beginning and our end.
Well, why has it got to be the end?
No, I'm just saying there has to be some depth to it.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want
Right.
that to be who we are to
Cinema
one
Cafe
another.
be popping when
It
you get
is
in
popping.
the right
And the
time.
French fries, they're crinkle cut. My
Get a
favorite.
couple margaritas, you watch Mufasa or something.
And her, like everything I've ever, she'd speak for herself, but every time we're together, especially when she wears her hair down, it's over. They're so fascinated. And when she gets really excited talking, all that island comes out, they're like, oh my God, where you from? Oh man, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, this
So
is.
boom. So then Storm got all the hoes.
Oh
That's what
my
we're saying.
gosh,
That-
Lord have mercy.
Storm got the hoes. What's up?
Man, I you know what? It's like I kind of wish that was the case, but it's actually not. Like you can't even have the
Said,
friends
I wish
with.
I had the
I'm
hoes.
telling you.
You know,
God,
it's
I
like,
wish I had the hoes.
And then my kids, like, you know, I have boys. I have all boys. I'm like, man, Mom, you don't give nobody a chance. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, you just cut them off by the knees. Because it's like, you know, you get exhausted, you know, with
Yes.
the insecurities, you know. Just was talking to a Guyanese here in Virginia, you know, and just trying to get to know the guy, you know. But there were certain lifestyle things that he had going on, certain things that I had going on. So let's just be friends, let's talk. He's going to send me a text message. We talking, this guy's in his 50s. Like, oh.
Like a whole grown up.
A whole grown up.
Mm-hmm.
I could feel it in my bones. You're not attracted to me. But What you talking about? I don't know you.
That's so exhausting.
Yeah, like.
That's
He said, I can
exhausting.
feel in my bones.
Yeah,
you're
he
not
can feel it
attracted
in
to
his
me.
bones. I'm not, and I'm like, but I don't know you. You don't know me. Then I'm
Right.
like, this is a discussion that needs to be over on the phone.
Right.
And that's why I agree with her with the social media. Everything is on the phone.
Yeah.
Be a grown up.
So so the dudes y'all rapping to, the older dude in the 50 that can't feel in his bones that you ain't trying to jump his bones. He texting you as opposed like y'all get more text than calls.
Right. And then, but then the other thing is, it's like you're gonna get that negative perception, you know. And first and foremost, it's like we wasn't coming off like that. It was, let me get to know you.
Right.
You get to know me. We weren't talking about the relationship. But I told him, I said, you're setting yourself up in your mind for a letdown, and you're projecting your insecurities onto me as if I have a personal problem with you. Had the audacity to say that I said he was fat because he needed to get physical. Dude, you were sick. You were sick. You had a cold. I like big men, actually.
You like them big niggas.
I like them
do
big.
too.
Like them.
I
That's
Yes.
what's up. Hey,
Yes.
where them niggas with them titties
Yes.
at?
No, he did not those.
Oh, okay. Y'all sit back down there.
I know, right?
I'm telling you, I am so past what somebody looks like. And the other issue that I have is, even her, she likes to feel on me. She's like, oh, your body, you so squid. I'm thick. I'm thick as a Snicker.
Yeah,
Right?
we had to make sure the couch was for that wagon. We came here and bought all that ass up in here. My sound guy had to move the equipment to the
Oh my
goddamn.
gosh.
I get it.
That didn't happen.
She's like, that didn't happen.
They are like I invented ass. I know you've seen it before. I know you've seen some. They fascinated.
Man,
They literally say that to
Ass
me.
is like good art though.
Yeah, but
it's so
are you
much
se-
a museum of ass just where you just go around and observe it. Like if they had ass in a museum, no bullshit. I
Are
just be
you
around
serious?
that motherfucker like, yeah, 1976.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's nice. That's nice. I would go around and just admire the asses. I don't even want to touch them.
You-
That's the
you-
wild
you
shit. I
stop
don't want
and
to touch
look.
them. I don't want to do nothing to them.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't. It's too much ass.
It's got to be something after that, though. It's got to be something more
Yes, it's
to
like,
it than that.
where's the substance? Where is
The
that?
substance.
Because, you know, and then
The
it's
substance.
What I get is like, you know, you hear about the guys talk about the women that are well established,
Yes.
you know, and oh, they don't need no man. And the women actually, no, I don't need no man. I can do this. I can handle this. And then they get a man and they want to boss him around and talk him down. I'm like, no, you know, yes, I'm a strong black woman. So is Beck G. We you know, we women of God, and it's like we know how to be submissive. We can cook and clean and handle our business in the bedroom, outside the bedroom, you know,
Let 'em know,
make
yeah.
that money. Like
Sit
we
on it,
holding it
spend on
down.
it, spend the money, get
exactly.
yeah.
But it's like, okay, where's the love, you know? But you get the insecurity. I'm like, look, I raised boys. I didn't raise female. I don't want no female.
Right.
Like I get on my own nerves. I got a twin, okay? So I super duper double.
You get on your own
my
nerves. That's wild.
Okay,
That's-
there's like two females. So it's like, you know, you want that man that can hold it down. I want a man to be like, sit that ass down.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yes.
said, come here. All right, daddy.
Yeah.
Come in.
They're
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
I
They're not
don't.
there no
They're not
more.
around to even do what we do. Just dialogue. That
Yes.
is too much.
Yeah,
Come on
they
over
want
here,
the
sit your ass
text.
down now.
Yeah.
Come on over here, Rebecca. Call your ass Rebecca. You get your ass in
Cut
line.
that.
Rebecca, sit your ass down now. Come here.
Are you
Where you going?
crazy?
That's what I grew up on. My
Yeah.
granddaddy was a big influence on me. I
Yeah.
grew up around old school niggas
Yeah.
Right.
that
Yeah.
fix cars with their hands, no
Hands,
tools.
yes.
Hands rough, black, even
Yeah.
after they washed.
Yup.
Yeah. My parents been married for 48 years, and I had the benefit of such a beautiful example of exactly what marriage is. And it's not perfect. It's not cookie cutter. It's not picket fence. It's none of that. But it is 90% respect.
Right.
90. My mom, in these later years, is you know, there's some differences with her health, and my dad, you know, has to do a little more. And my mom, the other day, I was watching her. This was just the other day, and she was getting some water, and before she took a sip, she called for my dad, and he said, "Yeah, baby cakes." She said, "You want some water?" I saw that all my life. Mad, aggravated, annoyed. My mom didn't eat or drink before she made sure my daddy ate or drank. My mama, very rarely did I hear my mom call my dad her husband. Very rarely did I hear my dad call my mom his wife. And when either of them had to say those words, everything had to move. I knocked all this over.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I see. That's what I saw.
Right.
So that's what I expect.
Right.
And not perfection, not you don't have to look a certain way, be a certain height. I think we all went through that phase at what, 16?
Yeah.
Right.
Like grow up. Come on now.
Yeah, see, it's when you don't have an example of a good relationship, sometimes it's easier to create your own narrative.
Sure,
when
which
you
is okay.
see, which is okay. When you see one, like you've seen one, you say, man, I've seen a great example of what it's supposed to be and what it's supposed to look like. You know, will it look like that exactly for me?
Probably not.
Maybe not, because the world was different when they were doing those things. You know what I mean? And it's hard. You could do the same recipe, but it's still, every time you cook it, it's still gonna come out just a little bit different.
Yeah.
But you gotta have the right clientele that want to do that. I feel like you gotta be around somebody who is just into, y'all just connect mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Connect.
You get me here, you got me everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know that we exchange stories. We're girlfriends, you know, and I met this guy, and you know, we got about 5 minutes of that, and then it's just like, oh man, he doesn't do that anymore.
Girls I noticed this about y'all. Women really be sharing everything with each other. Like, a nigga is really not dating you. He dating all your goddamn friends, because everybody know all your goddamn business. You know, they know your ass be snoring. You got that CPAP machine shit. They know your dick kind of curved to the left a little bit.
Gosh.
Yeah, y'all be talking about that whack.
We tell it.
And here's
We
the
tell
thing. I feel like that's a little unfair, y'all, and y'all need to be a little bit more fair.
Tell.
Okay, if you're gonna be dating a guy, I'm gonna be dating you, and I'm really dating all your friends. So all your friends know my business when I walk in, right? Why am I only hitting one slice of vagina?
Oh my God.
Exactly. Why am I only
Are
getting
you serious?
one? Exactly. Think about this. Why am I only getting one slice of vagina? I'm telling you these personal secrets. This is my heart and soul. I'm telling you, and your ass is telling them like goddamn comic book. Yeah, y'all girl, dick little.
don't tell
His
everything.
daddy dick was little too. He told me that and
my
cried. What? I'm giving all of this, and you just know my business. Absolutely
we
not.
don't tell it all. We don't tell it all.
Yes,
But we
y'all
women,
do.
we do share. We do share, and I don't know. It might look like oversharing. Maybe.
But I will say this, it's not a lot. You know, you can't tell all your girls, because you know you got your girls that want your man.
I know.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
right. That's right.
Yeah.
But when you listen, your best friend is the one to get all the best laughs. Every cookout that they attend or baby shower, she looking at your ass like and thinking the shit that you just told her last week.
But I don't know why you guys act like you don't do it.
And fucked it up.
You guys
Look
do
at
the
this farting ass
same
nigga when he
thing.
fuck.
No.
I don't want to laugh because I don't want to
Minute
agree,
Man,
but sometimes
his
we do.
Minute Man.
We
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, y'all, this is a safe space.
It
people,
is,
okay?
it is.
This is a safe
L-
space.
this is a
We're not
safe
saying
space.
y'all do it.
Yeah.
We saying it happens.
It
does.
happens.
You
It
know.
does.
Do y'all
It
do it?
happens.
Of course not.
No, that's a lie.
Course not.
We if you ever listen to our conversations, you'd be like, I can't listen to this anymore. It gets hot and heavy. Because listen, you need someone, not that you can't talk to your dude, but you shouldn't be able to tell everybody everything. And that again is the problem in the world, is social media. You know what my mom told me when my twin sister and I started dating? She gave me a piece of advice. A piece of advice. And you know what she said? I think I shared this with you before. She said, leave a little mystery. Leave a little mystery.
Yeah.
Leave a little mystery with how you dress. Leave a little mystery with what's next.
Don't just give them anal.
Don't.
Huh? That's what I was saying. Mystery. That's what I'm saying. Leave. Because that's what you were saying. I was right, Storm? Right, I get it.
She said nobody should ever be able to immediately be able to give 100%, run 100% of you back.
Okay.
Yes.
I like
There
that.
should be a little work and a little
I
sweat.
agree to that.
Yes.
I agree to that.
Right?
Absolutely.
And I appreciate that. And there is still, I think there's still the art of the chase. Not come get me, but very
But it's not there anymore, because guys
not
feel
there.
like you want it. Oh, why am I paying you for sex? You want it just like I want it.
or
You know?
relationship or time
Exactly.
or attention, all of that.
Exactly.
But again, I'm a whole publicist. Like,
Right.
social media is a part of my world. It's like car insurance. It's a necessary evil.
Right.
So I'm talking about it because this is what I see in my everyday life. And people put if I should never be able to say, where in the world is Zeus? And I said, let me go and pick up social media and say, oh, he's at Food Line. That's ridiculous.
Wouldn't find my ass. When I post, I was already there about five goddamn
gone.
weeks ago. Nigga.
Right, and gone.
Nigga, I'm still posting Halloween shit right
You
now.
hear
Nigga,
me?
I'm trick-or-treating right now.
Do
as
you
we
hear
speak
me?
on my timeline.
Okay.
Shit.
But that's the problem. And I think it's really sick and disgusting that men do it just as much as women. Outside, look where I'm at, bought my girl a hamburger for lunch. She won't even expecting that. What? This guy.
Yeah. Wait, you nigga hamburger posting? What type of niggas you dealing with?
That's not me. It's what I see.
Hamburger posting niggas?
No.
Double Big Mac nigga. Out here getting my girl to number 2. Boo.
It's like,
McFlurry on these hoes.
Be quiet.
but who wants to tell that? Like a whole.
They tell it all.
Social media is a very big attention thing, of course, right? Women, y'all want attention since the day y'all born, right? But when a dude does it, looks differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The whole look
It's
at me,
not
because a man is supposed
It's
to
not
command
masculine.
attention.
Let's just call it what it is.
It's not masculine. A man's supposed to command attention without trying. That's the whole thing. That's when you seem like the cool dude, when it's like, oh, he ain't even trying. When you see the dude trying, it don't have the same effect. You know what I'm saying?
I like to see a dude that just float.
Yeah.
Completely nonchalant.
Yup.
Especially since I'm so wild. My personality is big and I'm outside. I need a dude that when I turn around, he's like, go ahead, I got you. You can't be me. We can't both be wild and you trying to figure out how to get in my shot. I just need you to be.
How to get in your shot.
Don't get in my shot.
She need a nigga that's gonna be out her limelight.
Not even my limelight. Just get out this
Get
shot.
your ass out this shit.
No, I need him paying attention to me while I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. Every day in our everyday living. You can't be as wide open as I am. That's not. I did not mean to say that, especially not to you.
So you can't be with nobody like you, is what you saying.
I have a twin already.
She ain't like you though, is she?
We're similar.
Because some twins are opposite. Some twin is good twin, evil twin. Some twin is
Well,
good,
they used to call
twin.
me the mean twin, and you don't believe that, do you?
Of course not.
Because I sweet like sugar.
Yeah. Sugar. Brown sugar. Powdered sugar.
Just not booger sugar.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Might be. That's a fact.
I don't know. I just feel like in the world today, even men want it easy now. And I think I mentioned to you before when dudes were like, oh, I don't want a committed relationship and all. And I'm like, but you're committed. I'm like, but what do you mean? You committed to the ass. And it's
Is
like,
the ass?
so,
Yeah.
but let me finish.
Okay.
It's like the difference between the two is one is an investment and the other one isn't. But no matter what, you're committed to the ass because you if you've seen it every other day, but you calling her, you want to hook up, you want to do this, but you don't want, first and foremost, you don't want to be invested is the key thing, and you don't want the responsibility of what it is. Like we talk about financially leaving a legacy and so forth, but it's like as men and even women, we're not leaving a legacy for our children in regards to being raised by a man and woman.
Right.
It's just women raising children and guys are the deadbeat guys, or do you have the guys that actually want to be a part of their children's lives and females are not allowing that, So it's just like, where do you get that happy medium again and being able to raise our children and be happy and be with a real man?
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, every guy it's like this. Every woman is not created the same. Y'all know, I always say it's bottom shelf liquor, it's middle shelf liquor, and it's top shelf liquor.
That's fair.
So when a dude don't want to invest in a woman, what we don't really say enough is there is nothing for him to invest in.
That's fair.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep, got
Y'all clearly are cut from different cloths here. You know what I'm talking about? But a lot of women and men, but we talking about women, it's like, if you and I wanted to have a baby, right? Our process in having that baby, our role in it is two totally different things. The person who's really dealing with the worst end of that stick, the most pain and the most sacrifice, right? The most giving in that, the strenuousness is you. You have to go through that. I'm just here for moral support type of thing, right? And just help out. So it's easy for me to say, yeah, let's have a baby. Because I'm not the one who got to go through that stress.
Right.
That's how I feel when it comes to like when people are trying to force you into marriage as a man or a relationship. It's like, you ain't the one that got to deal with you. Why is you putting this on me? Why now I'm now responsible for your happiness, your sanity, your edges, your nails. I'm responsible for all this.
But that's the issue.
And somehow that is supposed to make me want to leave this happy life that I'm pouring into. Oh, let me stop making this money. Let me stop building my credibility as a man.
Yeah.
Because men, we are valuable based off of what we do. So whatever this craft I'm doing, I got to be in it to get better. Because you're only looking at me, and I'm attractive to you because I know how to do something. Because a man don't know how to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like women can be assets. They can help your situation. They can take you to the next level. You know what I'm saying? See things when you can't see things. But that is a woman who got that. That's not the majority right now. It's not. A lot of women are buying into the podcast narrative of,
yes,
what are you gonna do for me?
Yes.
I need a nigga with
Right.
6 figures.
Yes.
I need
Yes.
a nigga that, you know,
Yes.
he's not gay. He's only
yes.
gonna be with me.
Yes.
He gotta be in shape. They not in shape. He gotta be in shape. And he gotta only look at me. All these beautiful women around here, you ain't even in shape. Now I gotta look at you. It just seemed like, and mind you, this is not everybody's ideal relationships, but when I be seeing people, I be like, so in order for me to be in a relationship, I just gotta not be happy. Everything
And
that
that's
makes
not
me
right.
everything
And that's not
that
right.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
That's not a.
Not,
That's not.
I'm not
an
saying
idea,
that
right.
you're not right.
Right.
That's not right. You happen to be right, and it's not right what women are perpetuating and what men are now. You don't even just get to go la di da da da. Hey, smoke gas and see something and just go to it. You have to literally be on guard at all times, saying, is she trying to trick me into a relationship? Is she trying to make sure we look good for the gram? Like, all of that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. I think if we get rid of social media, we can live. Because remember back in the day what it was? It was like, hey, baby, and hey, can I get your number? And then you call, and let me take you out. Nobody does that anymore.
You want to go to a drive-in movie right now, don't you, Beck? I know you do.
I'm so down.
I know you do. I
I'm
know
down.
You do.
Who
Beck ready.
looking?
Beck
What
say
camera I'm
nigga.
at? Call me.
Boy,
Take me
what?
to, I like that.
Look, y'all need to
I
call
like
Beck.
that. No, I don't.
Beck ready. All right. But you got to come correct now.
You do have to come correct.
Come with the good conversation.
Yeah.
And the Cadillac for the drive-in. Let me ask y'all a question. Valentine's Day is coming up, right?
Yeah.
And I was having a conversation with a good friend about it because I do not like Valentine's Day, okay? I'm not a Grinch when it comes to love. I love love. I just don't think Valentine's Day represents the true essence of love. To me, it's just consumerism.
Sure.
It's let's triple the price for things so that you can prove
Absolutely.
your tangible love.
Not to each other, to the rest of the world.
Exactly. This is a show fest, right? I gotta prove this one day. I gotta prove my entire love. Let alone the fact I just gave your mama a kidney last week.
Yep.
That don't mean a goddamn thing. I just gave your mama my whole goddamn kidney, a lung. But if I don't get you these goddamn edible arrangement so that you can
I'm
post
done
with
with
your
you.
friends, I am apparently not a good man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't like it. I don't want nothing.
You don't have to
Exactly.
like it. Keep not liking it.
I don't
Because
like it.
that's not the way this goes. And
Right.
and what you said about consumerism, I feel that way about Christmas. I feel that way about Easter. I feel that way about New Year's. All of these holidays, right? And I'm not getting into the whole religious aspect or whatever you believe, whatever you feel, do that. But we have to get out of this space. I'm telling you, I got a longer conversation than this episode of the podcast can handle. But we have to get out of this space where we feel like we have to be validated and we have to be acknowledged, and we gotta give adulation and acknowledgement and applause to everything we do, and so it's real. I've done some amazing things, and only my friends know. Got some incredible opportunities, and only my friends know.
Right.
If you ever walk behind me on social media, somebody saw me in public. It's like, oh my gosh, Beck G, what you up to? I say, everything I've been up to. What do you mean? I ain't been seeing you. I say, because you haven't been where I am. And they were aggravated and annoyed. Oh, because I was on yours. It looked like you fell off. I said, poor thing. That's why I haven't been seeing you.
Not poor thing.
Poor thing.
When somebody say poor thing, that's wild.
They were so annoyed with me because what was I supposed to do? Like, no, I'm getting it. I'm out here popping, you know what I'm saying? Just got to check that. I'm on my way to the bank right now. You'll never get out of me. Indy can tell you an explanation. I hate when people ask me questions like why, because you really want me to answer you. Not happening. I don't correct people either. You know, Beck fell off. But you got to go finish talking to who you told that to, because you won't walk away from me fulfilled. You're going to walk away from me as empty as you came. You're not, stop elevating and promoting yourself to a place of importance in people's lives because of social media, where you feel like you need to know.
Social media make people think, they can just ask you anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people been asking me, so, what's up with you in London? Talk to me about the show. I'm like, you ain't even got a profile picture.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Or the profile picture, I get DMs, right? And they be like, so are you in London still in love? The profile picture be their grandchild. I said, I am not about to have a conversation with a 3-year-old.
Or a cat.
Or a cat. Like, what is happening?
Exactly.
Because my thing is this, why are you asking that? Are you trying to holler because is this baby am I hollering at the baby or the cat? Like, what is happening? People are real. Social media makes people feel entitled, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like from the get-go, you just got to start off and be who you are type of thing. Otherwise, you're going to have to play whatever character you put in front of people. So if you the Mr. Nice person all the time, hey, you're going to have to play that, But if you just yourself and say, hey, you can be yourself. You ain't got to play them type of games.
People are not that. They're not only not themselves, but the level of insecurity. And this is from across the board.
Yeah.
30-year-olds, 40, 50-year-olds. It's like this image, this facade, and it's like whatever happened, like, when you're in school, you're getting educated and you're elevating. It's like people's behavior and their feelings and how they view relationships and so forth. It's like they're declining. There's no more substance, there's no more moral values, there's no more independence, there's no more self-reassurance, self-independence. They make their problem your problem. Like I told you the one time that this one guy, he tells me, oh, India, you're not vulnerable. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you're here right now because I'm in an vulnerable part of my life, and I need your help. And I'm like, well, give me an example because I'm a little confused. I don't know what else has to happen to me for you to understand how vulnerable I am.
Yeah.
And he says, well, I understand what you said. And yes, I see the different things. He was like, but you still holding it down. I was like, okay, what does that mean?
She was supposed to be in shambles.
Right. So it's like, it's either social media, it's like my dad calls it like Hollywood. You see me, oh, because I like you, you like me, oh, we about to have sex. And I told him, I was like, Dad, like, whatever happened to the middle part? And he says, India, we're in Hollywood.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah.
We're all in Hollywood.
Right.
Oh, wow.
It's like like Barbie, it's like, so it just blows my mind. You're almost the same age as me, and it's like, or it's
so
like.
What's the age range of the niggas that y'all dating?
I'm
no,
not
I'm
dating anybody. I need to clear that up for all the cameras.
Beck is not dating nobody, but y'all can definitely shoot your shot is what she's saying.
Would you stop telling people that? Would you cut it out?
Listen, we ain't even have enough cameras to cover all Beck's ass. We got 3 cameras in here. That's one cheek. Y'all watch when she walk out.
So, I mean, interesting enough, I've had some, 20-year-olds approach me. One of them I talked to, we just really good friends.
20,
oh, they love her.
They
love her.
Yes.
They love her.
Oh my gosh.
They love her.
Yes.
They love that skin and that.
First off,
it's the salt and pepper, ain't it?
They love it.
And like she said, don't let me take the hair down.
Oh, it's
Lord.
over.
Yeah,
it is over.
That's their mama fantasy right there. Ain't nothing like good mama fantasy. Go ahead.
Yes.
Storm. 20-year-old people getting them pickles.
Yeah. So I've had the, like older than my oldest, he's what, 26. So I've had like 24, 26. And to be honest, I even told Beck, I was like, they're a breath of fresh air.
Really?
Yes, because I was telling her, like, you know, just going out with them, their vibe and their ambition, and, you know, they're either going to school, they're working on this, they're working on that. It just felt really good to be with something fresh, you know, not the
fresh.
baggage.
They fresh out the house. The motherfuckers ain't nowhere. Right? The motherfuckers ain't even got a rental history. The motherfuckers fresh. That's fresh dick out the package.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't even a lot of miles on that dick.
Exactly.
That's wild. Ain't even a lot of miles on that thing.
No, but they good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they got they revved up, ready to go.
Yes, and I'm like, and then when you get the, you know, and I've had the older guys, but I don't do the older guys anymore because it's like
what age range is that for you?
Like 50, 60s. You know, that's the older range.
Yeah.
And I like 48 is still young, you know, for me. So like I can date. But like I said, I'm telling you, these younger ones, they're super smart, they're intelligent, they're educated, motivated, you know, traveling. So these aren't no still scratching their ass, mama's still doing their laundry kind of dudes. They really holding it down, you know. But some of them, I'm like, okay, yeah, you're young in the aspect of you need to live your life.
Right.
You know, I'm at a part in my life where I'm doing this and it's not gonna match up. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it's like the 30 and the 40-year-olds, you know, the baggage, that hurt and the insecurities, and you have to prove this and you have to prove that. And then it's like, well, dude, like, you know, we talked about before, this was the contract.
Yeah.
You know, this
What's
is
the
the
contract?
This was the agreement.
Right.
What's the agreement? What's on paper?
Yes, and it's like the smallest little thing that happens, and it's like it questions the relationships, and it's like I don't just give my body to anybody.
Right.
You know, why are we even having this conversation?
Well, see, you know, it's unattractive. Here's the thing: it's unattractive when a man is insecure about his situation. You know
Very
what I'm
unattractive.
saying? It's unattractive.
Very.
So you gotta tell that shit to your homie, because don't tell it to the girl that you want to keep liking you, because nigga, that is gonna drive the kitty. That's gonna drive the vagina, and that is not what you want.
Not
you know
at
what
all.
I'm saying? I'm very happy. I'm very surprised and very happy about you with the 24-year-olds that's smart. That's you getting it fresh out the pack. You know, the weenus fresh out the pack. Because I have a thing with younger women. I can't get with younger women. Like I can't even do nothing with a 24-year-old. Those ain't even her grown hips. That ain't even her real pelvic bone.
That's not even a real pelvic bone.
Exactly.
Yes.
I get up in there, restructure shit. I ain't even trying to. So I gotta mess with somebody like, you know, a little older, like the 20-year-olds. They'll hit you up and be like, hey, what's up? Let me get your number. And then they'll text you, hey, what's up? You text them back within a reasonable amount of time. They text you back 5 years later. I don't even remember what the hell, and they hit you up with, what's good? Like,
and
they
I'm
don't really
telling
got
you,
you know what I'm saying?
young women, I know some young women, and like her, my kids are grown too, and I'm telling you, these young women got game. You hear me? They got game. What?
Really?
They out here trying to be whole thugs, whole dudes. But
What kind of
again,
game is that?
no, I'm just talking
set it
about
off.
what I see them not like
Cleo. That game is
but
that.
they are like they are very assertive, aggressive even, because social media is like, don't let nobody yank you around, don't let no dude tell you what to do.
You gotta look at the rappers, and you gotta look at the rappers.
I'm
all the
talking,
rappers,
it's a cultural thing.
you know, the
Yeah, for
Gorillas and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I like their music or whatever, but they're very like, you know, aggressive type of energy or whatever. And I'm an old school nigga, so I don't like a nigga in my woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, she can have a little nigga in her, but I'm saying
Be a
she
lady.
can't out nigga me.
Right.
I gotta be a nigga in you. You can't out nigga me.
I'm with
You
you.
see what I'm saying? You
I'm
got
on
a
what
little
you
nigga
want.
in you,
Yes.
but don't out nigga me.
Now I'm on what you want.
Exactly.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
I don't want to be with no, you know, that type of energy like
Yes.
that. But when I first met y'all, somebody had beef with Virginia niggas. So since we're in 757, let's talk about it real quick. Somebody had beef with Virginia niggas, and y'all had y'all little just list. So what I want you to do is run down, because I said I was from Virginia. I told y'all I was from Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? 757.
Hey.
Norfolk. Know of you, baby.
But you even say it like a New Yorker, Norfolk, you know? So, yeah.
We're not doing this.
Exactly.
You get
You're
a pass.
excused.
You get a
Yes.
pass.
Yes.
New York and Virginia, we like first cousins.
We are first cousins.
You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
first cousins. New York come down here and experience a more peaceful life with grass and smiling faces a little bit. You know, this ain't Disneyland now. You know what I'm saying? But we a lot nicer than New York people. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I like New York people. Y'all cool to the point, but y'all women are very aggressive. you know, real, if you jacking a nigga off, you pulling the skin off that motherfucker. Y'all just very aggressive. And we Southern folk. So what is the beef with the 757 Virginia dating pool? Give me y'all bop dating Virginia dude.
I'll give you the 718 version, which is Uptown Queens.
Uptown,
okay,
all right.
to the 757. For me, Virginia dudes, like, you know, I call them countrymen. To me, they're lazy and they're complacent. You know, it's like I gotta think for them. You know, so like in New York, a dude is on it. Yo, I got my girl, she straight, you know, she coming home, you know, he got this ready, that ready, you know, and vice versa. If I know my man, you know, he holding it down at work, he come home, I got this ready for him, dinner cooked, this and that, and then we getting ready, we getting dressed, we hanging out, we going out and having a good time. Virginia dude, just like you gotta tell, like, rent is due on the 1st. Every month,
you know, pay it.
or it's like, but it's like, you know, they don't want to ask you out, or what I found is they're complacent, and then they, you know, I have a couple of guys, you know, that approach me, but they're in relationships right now. So it's like they want me to want them first before they leave they women. And the majority of countrymen, they don't want to be alone. So, and if they're intimidated by me, it's like, oh, well, I know I'm gonna mess that up. So since they know they're gonna mess that up, they're gonna stay with their old lady, but they still trying to talk to me.
Right.
You know, so it's like now I would have to settle, you know, because he's weak. It's like, dude, if you want to be with me, I've known you for so many years now. If you wanted to be with me, you would have already positioned yourself. You would have got on the grind. You would have handled your business.
That's it.
You know, you would have did what you had to do, and then you come and you get me.
Yeah.
But you think I want to be with you and you with this person? And then the other thing what blows my mind is that they don't, like you said, edge is gone, you know, rocking the weaves, overweight, you in the gym, you this and you that, but you want to kick it to me and you want, now I'm a nice person. And I think that's what it is, because I'm nice and I treat people with respect, dudes cling to me, you know?
Right.
So, and we end up becoming friends. But to me, it's like I had to tell one of my other friends, like, I'm human just like you're human. I have feelings also. And it kind of, you know, it hurts me and it disappoints me that you still try to come at me because I'm this. I got all this going on that you so into, but you with your overweight, bald-headed, no edges chick.
When you're bald-headed,
I don't get
you
it.
probably wouldn't have edges too. That goes in with the bald. But no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Bald-headed from,
So
the,
what you
from the
saying-
hairline, maybe back to here.
Yeah, what is
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
For me,
So real quick, so basically, if a dude is talking to y'all and y'all see his main joint and she look weak, she ain't tough at all. Cause when fine women see other fine women, y'all respect that shit. Y'all be like, damn, he had to do me like that, but she was cold as a mug. Like, she wasn't bad. I ain't gonna lie.
it's always
But if you
respect.
see him,
Yes.
but if you a whole steak dinner and you see him with McDonald's, a joint that's just weak, how does that make you feel? Like, we shouldn't even be messing with the same type of dudes. Slim.
I don't even want to be bothered because and I don't find myself in those situations. That's one. But in this hypothetical, I don't want to
Yeah.
be bothered. One, because you got somebody, and two, this ain't even a fair fight.
Because you can't date his attractive dudes
You
or
just want to be
semi-attractive
with me
dudes.
to get what you don't have.
There
Right,
you go.
basically.
And I'm not interested in that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Beck.
I'm not interested
Exactly.
in that.
Because you can't reach for the top shelf, but you got the bottom shelf in your pocket
I
right here.
don't
just
wanna
for
deal with
safety,
that.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
We were
Thank
talking
you.
before, and I do not deal with, you got a wife, you got a girlfriend. I don't deal with that. I
Yep.
don't deal with that at all. I am not cold. I'm not heartless. I'm not a tin man, but I don't do that. And before it becomes a discussion or an issue, I will disappear like I was never there.
Right.
Now I don't. And you know something I think is stupid and for suckers? Closure.
Closures for suckers.
Closure is
Yep.
for suckers.
Beck will get on me all the time too.
Closure for what?
Yep.
All right, give me your spew on
Why
closure.
we need to talk.
Yep.
The dude just told you, I don't want to be bothered with you.
Yep.
Either in so many words or directly. What is there to close? The door was slammed shut.
Yeah.
Why do you need closure?
Right.
Why do you need to close
the
it
door
out?
closed in your mother.
The door's closed.
Your goddamn face. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
I never understood
made
that.
the decision.
They've made the decision. Either in their action or in their word, in their
Yeah.
deed or in their word. You see that it's over or it's very close to being over. What is it that you need closure for? That is stupid. But you know where that came from? Social media.
Yeah,
It came from social
long-winded
media.
closure and stuff.
Long-winded
People
closure.
you know what I hate? I hate when people want to have a long-ass relationship conversation and we just having fun.
And we just having
Right.
fun.
We just having fun. We just hunching.
But that's because nobody.
We just hunching. That's, that's it. Why is we having this long-ass conversation when we hunching?
And look,
Wait,
the text messages are 5 pages long.
Exactly. 5 pages?
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
Come on now.
But that goes back to the lack of communication.
I think
can't
people
deal with
want to
that.
make everything into a 5-course meal.
They want to be
And they want to
amazing
make
and
everything
dramatic.
into a relationship.
They
is
do.
what I'm saying.
Everything has to be a
Everything is not a
relationship.
relationship.
Right.
Every time you eat, there's fast food, there is medium slow food, there is home cooked meals.
Mm-hmm.
These are all different things. Everybody wants the same thing. Me, I got a lot of homies that's starting to get married now, right?
Okay.
And I am all for love, okay? I am not the Grinch who come to love. I am Mr. Love, okay? Everybody know that. But I be seeing these niggas getting bullied into marriages.
That's not okay.
Yes.
Getting bullied, like banged
Yes.
on, leaned on, squabble up. Like
Yeah.
one of my homies getting married, and I was like, "Yo, bro, like, congratulations, R.I.P." Right? And that's how look. That's how niggas congratulate each other when they get into a relationship
my
situation. When
gosh.
girls get into relationship situations, y'all throw whole parties.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all go, oh girl, y'all do videos with dances and shit. When a nigga say he about to get married, all his niggas send R.I.P. emojis. It is the deadest chat line. Niggas in caskets. Everybody, there is nothing celebratory except for the fact that we get to come to your wedding and bag bad joints. That is the only satisfying that we get. I just want to be clear. So if you say you getting married, we getting married, right? Your friends, it is a great event. For me,
That's how you view
it's
marriage?
funeral season. No, I'm telling you how it is for guys.
Really?
Yes. Listen, when all my mans, they get married, listen.
I'm so sad and
funeral season.
I'm so sad about that.
Casket.
No.
So what I'm saying is, a lot of dudes be getting bullied into marriage. And my thing is, if you find the right person that you vibe with, that you want to get married with, do that thing, make your own personal contract, and do that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so sad about that.
But here, the reason why is because the perspectives, we're looking at the same car accident just on the opposite ends of the street. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So the perspectives are going to be a little bit different. With dudes, I'd be like, listen, when you let people pressure you into the whole, like,
that part.
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
That lets
that
you
part,
know,
for sure.
one, you already going into this wrong.
Wrong.
They already,
Oh my gosh.
they already
Yes.
driving your ship.
Yep.
They pressing the pedal on your shit. And at 2 a.m., they asses is not going to be up while y'all is going at each other's throat, fussing at night. They ain't going to be there. The same people that sliced y'all up.
It's for the
Hello?
gram.
So
It's for the gram.
So I be seeing a lot of dudes that be saying they happy in the marriage, but they look so like if they dead in the eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then they gotta ask permission to do shit. I told my homie, right? My homie Juju, he married, happily married, right? His wife super nice. I told him, I said, Juju, I'm a rebellious slave. If being a husband was like a slave, I'm Nat Turner. And he was like, what you mean? I was like, because I'm the slave that I don't want nobody to tell me to do shit. I don't want to ask permission for my freedom. If you know me and I'm the person for you, then I'm going to do what I want to do. And what I want to do will be in the best interest of both of us.
And
Right.
it's going to be already known.
Yeah.
Right.
The love is there.
Yeah.
The understanding is
That's
there.
right.
The mutual agreement is there. But you are an individual and I am an individual
Yeah.
coming together. And
Yeah.
you don't have that anymore.
And I don't get to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
get, just because you're my wife don't mean I can tell you when to eat, sleep,
Yeah,
drink,
yeah.
or do
Right.
none of that type of
Right,
stuff. I've
right.
never been that type of individual. But when dudes be like afraid of their girl and well,
Nah,
don't tell
that's
my
so
and you gotta
silly.
ask and shit. And then y'all know y'all be seeing it. Y'all know y'all seen dudes, y'all like, she running them.
Yeah.
oh, of course.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
she hitting him from the back.
Yeah.
All kind of crazy. You know what I'm
We
saying? She
seen
got
it.
his legs up. And I'm just like,
I don't know
listen.
what woman that's how that's enticing for a woman.
Right,
When
exactly.
I get to the point where I get married or I get in a serious relationship, I want to do that because you easing up some of my own pressure and I'm easing up some of yours. I don't need you to come complete me. I
Right.
don't need you to.
That's a misconception. People think
Right.
that when you get married, a lot of women their happiness, their niggas' responsibility.
No, it's
Right,
not.
and that's not.
He's supposed to make
We're
me happy.
helping.
And you know them
No.
old school ladies, them
Right.
old school aunties that don't got no man, the one, they be with all the advice. Auntie ain't had no leg inside of her since Nixon was in office, but she got all the advice on how to keep a nigga.
You gotta be careful who you listen to. You gotta
Right,
be careful.
exactly.
You know, I am a proponent of wisdom. I am.
I know that's right.
I
A
love
proponent,
listening
a steward.
to a steward.
No, that's right.
And a student of wisdom. I love to listen to people through experience, not advice, experience.
Right.
And something that I learned, my dad still says to this day, keep living, right? And what I learned from that, and my mom, I always listen to them. My mom is a wizard. She is a math wizard. And she was helping me, and this is going to what I'm saying, with some geography homework one time. And I said, Mom, how do I get from here to here? She looked at me, she said, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. And I got to A on my homework for that. But I heard that over and over and over again. And to me, we're so busy trying to take shortcuts and you gonna marry me or what? It's like, you gonna marry me or you gonna marry me?
Some sense of validation.
And everybody wants to take shortcuts. Just walk the straight line, right?
I like that.
Walk the straight line. And for me, I don't need you to come and make sure you can throw this amount of money in my hand. I don't need you to make sure that you can take a picture and say, I put her in this kind of house. But when we go to sleep, am I happy? When I wake up, am I glad to wake up beside you? Do I want to serve you? That's a real thing. That's not a conversation that women have.
Exactly.
Serve you, that's right. I was going to say that a lot of women want to get married, but they don't want to be a wife.
Right.
It's like a person who they want to win a championship, like a Super Bowl, but they don't want to come to practice.
They don't want to come to practice.
It's a lot of people.
They want to take the shortcut.
But you think about it, right? The whole we was talking about attention earlier, right?
Yeah.
So women love attention. I have a 7-year-old daughter. I have a mother that's in her early.
Watch it. I was gonna say watch it.
She chilling. And I got 3 godchildren, right? So with all my nieces and my mom and all of them, I see commonalities in all of them. One of them, they all want attention, whether in different ways. Whether it be they want me to see them do like some dumbass TikTok dance and shit, whether they want me to see some weak ass shit that they didn't drew that's supposed to look like me but looks nothing like me, or my mom like, hey, let me tell you about my friends that have passed away and died. So when you get married, when you have a kid, that's attention things for a woman. It's now all the attention is on her. So a lot of women be wanting to get married for all the party of it.
Yeah, for the gram.
But do you want to be a wife? Do you want to serve him?
Do you want
like you saying?
For
you know
real,
what I'm saying?
in real life.
So I be feeling like, even in relationships, a lot of women be like, I want a boyfriend. It's a difference between wanting a boyfriend and wanting me to be your boyfriend. It's a difference. Saying I want a job, saying I want to be an engineer. So I be feeling like, it just, you looking for a slot
People
filler.
are trying to mad lib, fill in the blank.
And I'm like, I'm not about to stop my life and building my career so that I can pour into something that will never give me a return back on my money, on my energy, or whatever.
And I don't think people really have a real grasp on those concepts. I even think about, like marriage, and I think about Adam and Eve and really reading into that story, right? He's got to provide and he's got to protect. And Adam didn't do that. He managed the provision.
Ooh. Yeah.
He managed the provision. That's a leader.
And Adam was pussy whipped too, because God told his ass not
that
to.
didn't go the way I needed it to go.
God told his ass not to touch that fruit. And what happened? A woman came and said, man, fuck your purpose. Go do what I told your ass to do, and his dumb ass did it.
Never read
You know how many
that.
niggas now are not following their purpose because some woman, they listen to some woman tell them what to do. Beck, I
look at
agree
us.
with you, Beck.
Ashamed
Beck
to be
smart.
naked.
She owns
Look
it.
at us.
I won't think about it like that, but when you said it, I was like, I see where Beck going. You see what I'm saying? Listen, man, I love having y'all here. We've been talking for like an hour already, but I'm gonna get y'all final piece of it, dating advice going into 2025. We'll go around the little circle here. Actually, we'll go counterclockwise.
Yeah, we want to hear from you. What do you say?
I know, yeah.
All right, here's what it is. I like how smart and intelligent y'all are, and clearly it comes from experience.
Yeah.
I think life really comes from a foundation of friendship. People don't take time to be friends anymore because everything needs to be accelerated. Everything from the physical, everything from, whatever. And I mean, human attraction is very powerful, right?
Sure.
But we have to understand it's a difference between, and I heard this somewhere recently, it was like, it's a difference between being a passenger, and it's a difference between being a co-pilot. Men need a co-pilot, not a passenger. And we're in a passenger type of place in life right now. You know what I'm saying? With the guys that y'all talking about, these men are more focused on vagina than focusing on building their self-confidence as men. So clearly you can see the difference of that. I think in life, there's out here in the dating scene, there's bottom shelf liquor, there's middle shelf, and there's top shelf. And you got to ask yourself, what shelf am I pulling from? And if you are pulling from the top shelf, are you top shelf? You can't just, everybody wants to, exactly, are you top shelf? And then two, friendship and conversation like we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I think that really has to focus on, guys got to be focused on their purpose and knowing themselves.
Right.
You got to stop lying to women. If you want to be honest, they'll respect you more. Women, pick better niggas. But also, be a better you.
Be a better you.
Replace, instead of replacing your lashes all the time, replace old concepts and habits that need to be replenished.
That's fair.
You see what I'm saying? Like, unlearn to relearn. Forget all what we were taught and programmed that it should be this, and when you meet somebody, start brand new on a slate. Therefore, you guys can create your own contract, because at the end of the day, outside influence will never be your North Star to get in the way y'all trying to go. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
Be honest. Men, be honest with your woman. She'll respect you like that. Because don't no woman want a man that's afraid of her anyway. No. Still be chivalrous, still do the romance thing, but you can't romance everybody. And you got to stop long stroking every woman too. You got to be real careful about that, because dudes be long stroking the wrong jump. They be going crazy, or they be long stroking you. Now you with it, and now they like, I don't want them smoke. Don't be long. Do half stroke, halfway in, and then come out, and then don't look them in the eye for longer than 3 seconds, so the intimacy don't go too high. That's what I got for 2025.
Oh my goodness.
Storm, what you got
Oh my
for us?
goodness. I will say for 2025, the healing process for both men and women, because women have allowed men to do a lot of things, men have allowed women to do things, and they're damaged goods. There's too much baggage. Men are trying to learn from social media how to treat women. Women are trying to get men from social media. I think everyone needs to date themselves. They need to heal so that they can accomplish what you stated in regards to genuinely getting to know someone and not projecting either their negative insecurities on that person, but wanting to, grow, I love power couples. When I look at Jay-Z and Beyonce and, Obama and Michelle, and it's not to say that they're perfect, but it's the power and how they can affect generations and people, younger children, giving them that role model, that substance of what a relationship, can look like, and not publicizing it, because people are looking more at the negative aspects instead of the positive aspects. I've had guys come to me, you women, I watch them reality shows. I'm like, oh my God.
I know.
That's not me.
That's not us.
I'm about to say, first and
that's not
foremost,
me.
why are you watching the reality shows, bruh?
They trying to get educated.
They're trying to figure us
No,
out.
they trying
really
to figure.
like it.
They like
No,
it.
they
That's like a
do.
dude being like, man, I'm watching gay porn because I want to get it off the street and I got to see what it's looking like. Like, bruh.
Oh
like
my
it.
gosh.
You like it. A lot of them dudes be liking that drama, liking that reality show. I'm just trying to see what's going on. Bruh, why ain't you somewhere getting some money?
But not only that, they want that in a relationship. Like, they feel like if they're not having the drama, and I'm looking like, you can't see somebody who's been through well-established. Because, like, for me, I'm so established. Like, if I'm giving you advice, I'm your mama. I don't raise 4 men and they friends. I don't raise nothing but men. You really think I want to raise you?
Yeah.
Like,
you need somebody to raise you, spank you a little bit, get
that's
you
what
together.
I'm talking about. Like, don't tease me with a good time. You know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
India
Like,
is ready. Listen, storm ready, y'all. Got me calling around in there. So
it's like heal. My thing for 2025 is heal.
Right.
People heal so we can come correct. We could come together. We could become power couples, build, friendship relationships, mentor, just grow. There's no growth. Everything is broken.
Yeah.
People are just trying to relationships just to, get married just to see how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Just to say they've been there, done that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm straight. I'm cool. I don't need to be a part. If it happens, it's cool.
Yeah.
Gotta let it happen, but I don't need
Right.
to be a part of that club.
right.
Beck G, what you got for us? End us out, man. What is your 2025 dating perspective? What's the advice? What needs to happen?
Yeah, keep it a buck. Be honest. Set the goal. Don't say, "Oh, I like him. Let me see what he doing. Let me see what he's about." What's the goal? You want to bring him into the fold for what reason? You want a toy? You want a husband? Or you want something in between? Say that. Don't when you think too much, you're doing too much. Just be honest. And the other thing I think is so important for 2025, leave a little mystery to the rest of the world.
That's right. Leave a little mystery.
Leave a little mystery to the rest of the world. I think the worst thing that we do is we misuse the activated portions of what's natural. What I mean by that is most of us have eyes that see. The deliberate part of that is watching. Most of us have ears and we can hear. The deliberate part of that is listening. We have hands and we can touch. The deliberate part is feeling, right? Be intentional about how you use the activated part of what's natural so that what you include in your life is what you mean to be there, right? Like you just said, if you're watching gay porn, you meant to do that. You can't be trying to figure out why is my life in shambles and why am I attracted this kind of attention, because this is what
All Diddy.
It's all Diddy. It's all Diddy. What you meant to do, right? When you bring somebody into your world, bringing women into your world, men into your world, what is the purpose? Be honest about what the goal is. Be very careful about your intentions, and don't think so much. Leave a little mystery. The rest of the world should never be able to tell you about what you have going on.
I like that. Moral of the story is leave a little mystery. Ladies, start sending pictures of your titties without the nipple in.
Oh my gosh.
Start with the
not
mystery.
it.
Fellas, stop sending dick pics. Send just your balls. And leave the rest for the mystery. Beck G, I couldn't agree more. Listen, I want to thank my guests here, Beck G and Storm, for sitting down with me. My first interview, my first conversation
This was
here
so good.
with
Yes,
Live Your Dreams, Not Your Reality. You know I gotta bring y'all back. Y'all know that.
We'll definitely
we
come
we
back.
just kind of barely scraped. I didn't even get into you being this truck driver, $1 million lady, Beck G, and what she does with all of her clients and stuff like that. I just wanted to just kick it off with y'all, man. Like this year, I told myself that I don't give enough of myself to my craft. I'm here and there, spotty, and I've had success with it, but I was like, I need to really, really, really be consistent and be all the way in on it. And thoughts and conversations can be valuable to other people.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just got to just show up. And I've just been doing so many things that are not within my life. We so talented, we like to do all these other things outside.
Right.
But if you do too much of outside of what you're supposed to do, you're never going to really be in alignment.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so
I think this is one of the greatest parts of you is your intellect and your ability to carry these incredible conversations. I know that about you.
Thank you.
And that's been a great part of our relationship. So I'm glad that
Storm was able to pull up.
Yes,
Storm from New York,
because-
and I'm the first Virginia dude. She was like, "What'd you say?" You like all the Virginia dudes. You was like, "Man, 757, they terrible." You was telling Beck G, but you met me, and I said I'm from 757, and you ain't really believe it.
No, I did not.
She didn't.
I did not.
She was like, "Wait, is he from LA?" I was like, "No, he's not from LA."
Like, no,
I'm
he
from
can't be
Norfolk,
from here.
Norview.
He really the homie. So
Exactly. I'm really hometown, baby. Really,
he from out here.
exactly from out here. Thank you, ladies,
Thank
for
you for
pulling up,
having
man.
us.
I apprate you, ladies.
Did you pick up your cup so we can cheers? What is
let's
this?
cheers, because y'all
What's
ain't sipping
happening?
nothing. Y'all was talking.
I know, right?
Cheers.
There we go. Cheers. Absolutely. Thank y'all for watching, man. Listen, if y'all have anything to say, if y'all like the topics, hit it down in the comment section and tell us what you like, what you don't like, all right? Make sure you go to topropezeus.com and get yourself some Live Your Dreams, Not Your Reality merch. And don't forget, call Beck G.
What?
And call Storm, because they ready. Them young boys that got your stuff together.
Oh my gosh.
Holla Storm. If you in the 40s, but you got good conversation, Beck says she don't care what you look like, so you can be ugly. She says looks don't even matter no more. We got it on tape, don't we, Juju? We got it on tape. Check tape, right, Rick? We got it on tape. So you can look like, you know, like you don't belong to nobody.
Gosh.
And holla at
Lord,
Beck.
have mercy.
Make sure y'all listen to Beck G on Hot 91. I appreciate y'all. As always, I'm Top Rope Zeus. Live your dreams, not your reality. Peace. Respect.
Yeah,